Welcome back! The second channel. This is gonna be a nice little, right before Halloween upload, so I hope that your guys' Halloween is awesome. And today we got some very, very spooky designs from you! From the viewer. We got some awesome, when I was scrolling through the subreddit, if you haven't checked out the subreddit, I say it every time, just go over there and check it out. Maybe doodle something on a napkin and fucking throw it up on the Reddit so we can see it. Or, you know, tag me on Instagram or Twitter, all that jazz, whatever. I just want to see your shit. But when I was scrolling through, we just kept getting more and more awesome mascots that are really fucking weird and fun. So I thought that we would do another spooktacular, mascot drawing day. So, let's look at the mascots that we have. Today's sponsor is, something that I love, love, love. It is Shudder, the #1 streaming horror platform on the World Wide Web. Whether you're into slashers, the supernatural, or psychological thriller, Shudder has the wildest selection of horror films for only $5.99 a month. $5.99. It's like a Little Caesar's pizza, but the gift keeps on giving. And if you're like, well, I don't, is Shudder weird? It's like Netflix, but for horror. Right now, Shudder is having the 61 Days of Halloween, a 2-month supersized celebration full of new movies and series, like the new season of Creepshow and VHS 94. And that's just the start of Shudder's unbeatable Halloween lineup. There's also new specials for Elvira and Joe Bob Briggs, and so much more. So go to Shudder.com and use promo code MEAT for 30 days of free horror films.
Get started streaming the best horror, thriller, and supernatural content. Shudder's expertly curated collection includes must-see titles like Vicious Fun, The Mortuary Collection, and the PG Psycho Gorman. Plus, all the best horror documentaries and the hit Creepshow TV series from executive producer Greg Nicotero of The Walking Dead.
Thank you again to Shudder for sponsoring this video. If you're familiar with my content on this channel or on Meat Canyon, you know that I'm big into horror, and this is seriously an awesome service. I highly, highly recommend it. You have to check out the new VHS 94 movie. It's fucking rad. Be sure to use promo code MEAT for 30 days of free movies. And if you don't like it, then just get rid of it. But sign up! It's good stuff. Back to the video. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first one that we have now is the Pillsbury Doughboy. He's like, you like touch him? That doesn't sound like him. And in very Meat Canyon-y fashion, we have his natural scarf. Looks like it is melded with his body. He has a beautiful smile. I want to be touched! Just kind of sounds like Meatwad. Hey man, how's it going, man? Does look like a little bit of a tumor sac there. I like his hands a lot. He has nice nipples, so let's get into it. I would love to see a Pillsbury Doughboy commercial where like they like poke him and like, you know, he's all turned on or horny or whatever the fuck his little like, yeah! And then they just fucking ground him up. He's like, yeah! Woohoo! And they throw him in the fucking oven. And he's like, and just start screaming like that. That'd be awesome. Wow, those biscuits smell good. I hate to be the bringer of bad news here, but this is 100% getting turned into like ball hanging over nutsack. You even throw a nice little couple hairs. I mean, I see what that guy's doing up there too with the veins and shit. Come on. I see you.
The best deal about this dough is that it smells salty.
Honey, why do these biscuits taste like nuts? Like pecans? No, like sweaty balls. I'm gonna give him some fucking thick nipples for like, just absolute thick. He's feeding the herd with these bad boys. My God. A beautiful little Pillsbury boy. Let's ink him up. I had a great aunt named Aunt Duck who was like 114 or something. That can't possibly be true, but old bitch. And she sat there and, my God, made the worst pastries. It was disgusting. She's like, you want the blueberry muffin? No, I don't. I tried it one time as a kid. You're like, yeah, muffin. And you eat it immediately, and then you like want to fucking throw up. And your mom like takes you aside and they do that weird like yell talk thing. Eat it in front of her. She's not gonna be here long. I was like, what are you gonna do to Aunt Duck? Don't worry about it. Aunt Duck, I think my mommy's gonna hurt you. What? This is a fierce nipple, by the way. Good Lord. What do you even make with Pillsbury dough? There was always some food that they would advertise. You see the Pillsbury Doughboy like walking up and looking at the dead carcasses of his like family. And he's like, don't these biscuits look good? And the people would finger him. He's like, yay! It kind of looks like he's he looks a bit like a Nazi actually with that salute. Like, I think that he's waving. I think it looks good, but he kind of looks. I mean, I don't really know who he's fighting for. I hope it's the Allies. My God. You know what I'm gonna do? I just love chest hair. I have disgusting chest hair. My chest hair kind of looks like this. It's like patchy over here, and then it's over here, and then I got one long stray nipple hair that just hangs off like that. I'll do over here too, just so it's off his side profile. It's absolutely disgusting. Oh God, it's hot. Nice little pink titty, never hurt anybody. I tell you what though, I am gonna make his nipples huge. Big nipples. I once knew a kid that had nipples like this in junior high. Saw him in PE one time, and he was the skinniest guy in our grade. Was so odd looking. At first we thought he was a burn victim because the nipples were just, I mean, so comically large. We were like, how did it happen?
He's like, what do you mean?
Like, so oblivious to it. And we're like, you poor son of a bitch. You don't even realize the hell that you're in. You know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna go ahead and blend his nipples in, because that's exactly what it'll look like. All right, well, we got our Pillsbury Doughboy. It looks cute. Look at that.
Lord!
Got pushed. Very beautiful. Thank you for sending that art. It's great. I hope that I did you some service. I hope that you enjoy this. Obviously, you can add more shading to it, but what am I going to do? Sit here for 7 hours? Looks like the next one is, the coolest mascot. Is there anybody actually cooler than Chester Cheetah? Okay, well, we're going to have to bleep this. With Chester Cheetah, he has a nice puffy Cheeto for his cock, and he has some nice pink balls. I do like how his glasses are basically just a part of his face. I really enjoy that, and he looks very droopy and melty. I enjoy that, and he has the Cheeto dust fingers. Pretty good. If I could, I'm probably gonna add the Cheeto dust on the lips, because you always see that kid in like middle school that's just like fucking the bag with his hands and mouth, and you're just like, it's just dust everywhere. It's disgusting. But I like how this is all like basically one shape. I think I'm really gonna try to take some inspiration from that. The hair is a little sharper. Let's just see what we got. Let's just see what we can do here. You can tell Chester Cheeto gets pussy a lot.
Sorry, ladies, but I'm gonna have to call it a day.
No, Chester, please. Could you come on our titties at least?
Sorry, ladies, but I can't. I absolutely can't at this moment. I have some prior business with the cheese. God damn, it's hard being this cheesy shit. Fucking goddamn.
Oh my God, it's Chester Cheeto.
I can't wait to get my dick sucked tonight.
Chester Cheeto's so cool.
I just bought a pack of menthol cigarettes for a 14-year-old girl.
Wow, Chester Cheeto's the best.
Now he does have these nice plantain titties on him in there. They look like little bell peppers, actually, is what they look like.
Habanero spicy, that's how I got my brand.
They're like, would you just shut the fuck up already? Actually, people at the party are like, the mood switches so quickly with them. People are so done with them immediately. They're just like, okay, all right, thanks, Chester, you can leave.
I don't got nowhere to go. I'm homeless. I don't have a job.
You're like, okay. I feel like he's just filled constantly with the Cheetos puffs.
Oh God, I'm busting at the brims.
You're like, why don't you go take a shit, Chester? Good Lord. For God's sakes, it's disgusting. It smells so terrible in here. You keep letting out these like tiny hot little farts. That's who Chester Cheetah is. He's the guy at the party that's like, oh, you smell that? And like trying to blame it on other people. Yeah, it's you. I can smell it. It smells exactly like flaming hot Cheetos. He's like,
oh, God. Oh, that's vile. I don't know who was doing that.
It's like, you. That was you. What I might do, actually, what if instead of droopy tits, we did Cheeto puff nipples? Kids keep going up and biting his nipples. He's like,
come on, man. It's my job. I'm just trying to work.
They're like, please, Chester, I'm hungry.
All right, go on and get it.
Oh, it's supposed to be like his fist on his side. But that makes me think of something. What if on this side of his body there was a giant orifice that he could grab from and it had the cheesy puffs in it? And then we could do a nice little, like he's picking one up with his finger and thumb here. But they all stick out.
He's like, that's where they get it. That's the chocolate factory.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This dude makes no sense. I thought he was cool. He has like a fucking cool ass pair of glasses on, but he's actually just super insufferable.
Nah, I'm cool.
You're like, no, you're not. Chester Cheeto gets abducted by ISIS and gets beheaded, and no one cares. No one saves him. Well, we don't negotiate with terrorists, Chester. Sorry, that's just what it is.
I understand.
Yeah, so then also like it all collects here. Maybe it's just like this tunneling system for Cheetos. He runs on nothing but Cheetos. So he is immortal in a sense. He doesn't have blood. He's kind of like the dude in Hellboy that when you stab him, there's sand in his body. Chester really is a pretty iconic brand. I always thought Chester's deal was cool. I think the only person that was cooler, but he doesn't exist now, is Joe Camel. Dude, I love these titties too. This is some good looking titties. Wish my wife's titties look like this. I'm gonna show her this and be like, why can't you be like this? Clap in her face. Hello? This is why our marriage is failing. That'd be horrible. I love my wife. I love you. He has the exact same body type I did. I'd still kind of do, but definitely when I was like in junior high, I just looked like a pregnant, like 14-year-old girl. I had very, very fat thighs and my belly just all drooped. It just basically like, it all just went low. My man tits weren't as bad, but yeah, it was just, gravity was not kind to me. I remember I saw Juno and I was like, I relate to this so much. My friend was like, what? Hey, all right, that's looking pretty nice, eh?
He's like, kill me.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do dots. I kind of like the original version had dots. I'm just gonna do just some dots on him. Chester, oh my God, your tattoos look so good.
I was born like this.
Freaks out. Very nice. Little Chester Cheetah. I am going to use the viciously bright orange that this guy used because I love it.
And then I'm gonna color again.
When will my color stop? I will tell you never.
And there we go. Our nice little Chester Cheeto. All right. Very nice. And thank you for submitting the drawing. It was awesome.
I loved it.
Mascots. Brands.
The true nightmare of this world is the brands themselves.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure, if you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon. We do monthly stickers, behind the scenes stuff, but if you just want to support the channel, it's a great way to do it. Or just share with your friends, whatever. And if you want to be a part of one of these drawings or have your drawing in one of these videos, be sure to submit it to any one of my socials, but then also most importantly, the subreddit, the Meat Canyon subreddit. We have a great art community there. People have been sharing their art and commenting, and it's just been like a really fun experience to see people, you know, show up and post their art and have fun with it. So don't hesitate. Feel free to do it. Join the cause. Join the meat family. Have a great Halloween. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.